looking at this tower camera from Kennebunk, and it is amazing the difference between southern Maine and just a little bit inland.
Yeah, it's true. I was saying I got nothing at my house either, and I would like it, but it just hasn't happened. You go inland, it's a winter wonderland in a lot of spots.
Meanwhile, I completely ate it down my porch because it was covered in snow and ice.
Oh, do you have that on your camera?
I do. It's on a blink.
Coming up tonight at 6. No, so now the story is going to be over the next few days. Everyone's going to feel wintry, whether or not you have snow on the ground. It's going to be very cold. Let's take a look at current temperatures. 32 in Portland. That's one of the warm spots. 33 in Buxton. 30 in Gray. But you look out to Rangeley, Mount Washington. We showed you a camera from there. 10 degrees right now. For them, that's actually not terrible for this time of the year. 25 in Bangor, 17 in Greenville, 16 in Frenchville. A little bit more cloud cover out there than I would have anticipated, although part of it, if you look closely here, is that the snowpack is showing up on the satellite. So in here, it looks like it's cloudy, but it's actually the snowpack reflecting from the sun, and we've got the clouds here and here. But either way, I'd say it's more cloudy than sunny. That's likely how the rest of this afternoon will play out, despite the fact this model thinks there's less cloud cover. That happens sometimes. Temperatures stay in the 20s and teens in a lot of spots, and we do drop quickly tonight, despite the fact we have some high thin clouds technically insulating us this evening, but they're not going to do a very good job. We're going to end up in the single digits into the mountains in northern Maine. Along the coast, we should get to probably the upper teens to around 20 and then mid-teens farther inland. And tomorrow is a very similar day. It's probably a bit brighter than today, especially over central and northern Maine. But temperatures struggle. Upper 20s, maybe 30, but most of us don't get there. And then tomorrow night is very cold as we clear out. Temperatures drop below zero into the mountains. We're in the teens all the way to the coastline here by Thursday morning. Thursday's a bright day, but again, good luck with these warmer temperatures. Upper 20s to around 30 degrees. This is all air mass driven. So the sun makes it feel better, but the sun angle is so weak this time of the year, it does almost nothing to impact temperatures. And so that's why we're going to have a hard time despite the sun on Thursday. We'll do it one more time on Friday, but start to moderate into the mid-30s at least in a lot of spots by Friday afternoon. So we got 3 cold evenings coming up, kind of midwinter form cold in a lot of spots. So high pressure in place, that is keeping us dry, but it's also keeping us cold. The trade-off here would have been if this high wasn't here, we'd have another storm because that's going to sail to our south overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Eventually, we get into the warm sector on Saturday and Sunday, which is good. The question is whether or not we can hold off the rain during the day Sunday. And I think it's going to make a huge difference in how we perceive the weekend if we can hold off the rain till Sunday night. At this time, it looks like we're probably just going to make it. So Saturday is a mixture of sun and clouds. Pretty nice for this time of the year in the 40s. Here comes the rain on Sunday. And look how it just kind of kicks back a little bit Sunday afternoon and waits until just after sunset. So if we can keep that going, we'll probably pop to 50 or so on Sunday before the rain moves in, but it does get rainy Sunday night into Monday, and I don't see any other way out of that storm except for it to be rain all the way into the mountains. So a bit of a bummer there. They've had a good early season so far, but you know what? It's really early, so they'll be fine. In between, chilly, but bright. And then that Sunday night, Monday, it's unclear whether or not it's going to rain all day Monday, but there'll definitely be some rain there overnight Sunday and into Monday. And then we'll look into next week where it looks relatively quiet at this point. But kind of a bit of a roller coaster. I actually think the weekend plays out pretty nice considering that we're going to be January cold in the middle here.
Right, for sure. All right, Keith, thank you.